Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. A lot of you guys watched our previous video called Meet My Family, and a lot of people went to the fact that me and Mike waited until marriage, and so a lot of you guys had questions and you all wanted to know a little bit more about it. So we decided to make this series of videos called Waiting Until Marriage, and we're going to answer some of y'all's questions. So we have a pile of questions and we're going to get right into it. The first question that we were asked was, is being celibate difficult? So I'll let Mike start off by answering that question.
I would have to say it's very difficult, but it's very possible as well, y'all. I couldn't do it on my own. I have to say that. I know a lot of people thought that I was just doing it out the blue and, you know, just trying to try something, but
right.
No. I had it just me spending time in the Word, you know, he opened up my eyes to what was really going on and what he wanted from us, and, you know, to live an acceptable way to God. And man, I had to say, I'm gonna be straight up, you gonna need Holy Spirit, y'all. You can't do this on your own. Naturally, you're gonna be inclined. You're gonna want to have sex. It's natural.
It's natural, we're humans.
Yeah, you're gonna have it. You got so many desires coming at you. You got your music,
Temptation.
So much coming at you at once, man, and you're gonna need the Holy Spirit to lead and guide you. And He will comfort you. He will let you know when okay, don't cross this line. No Netflix and chill, man. That was like the perfect setup. But yes, it's very difficult, but you can do it if you really want to please God. If you really get that relationship with Him, it is very possible, you guys.
Right. A lot of times it seems like it's not that hard to do, but it is. And so if anybody ever tell you that being celibate or waiting until marriage is not difficult, they're lying. Like, they're lying through their teeth. It is hard, and like he said, we are humans, and so a lot of times we still have those urges and desires, but we just have to learn how to deal with them. So yes, it's difficult to answer the question.
And don't do it just because you want to get married. It's more of building your relationship with God, doing what He requires, what He wants, and you wanting to please Him. And then after you do that, you get that mindset. Then if your desire is marriage, He will give you the desires of your heart.
Exactly.
And He will bring that he or she or, you know, whoever
along to you.
Alright,
so the second question is, how did your friends react to you being celibate?
Woo! Boy, they got on my head.
Yours.
It was crazy. From it wasn't so much as family as much. It was more the friends who I grew up with. It was definitely a culture shock. It was definitely like you all right, you know, bro, you gay or something you need to tell me. But I mean, it was crazy. It was hilarious. I didn't. When he said you gonna get ridiculed and persecuted, shoot, that's gonna come, y'all. And the fact that he already let you know that it's gonna come to pass, and seeing it come to pass, is like, it kind of empowers you because you know that His word is true. As soon as they understood what I was doing, man, and I let them know, you know, man, this is, you know, God, this what, you know, God want me to do. This is, right. You know, it's a change, and I knew it was a problem because I was getting burnt out. Mm-hmm. Having sexual relations was coming too easy, and I was like, I wasn't finding fulfillment in it. Right. And once I noticed that I wasn't finding fulfillment in it, I was like, hold on, something is wrong. You know, something ain't right. And then that's when I started doing a little searching, and that's when, you know, as I was coming to God and I read up on, you know, fornication, that's when the light shed up on me, and I said, something has to change.
As far as my family and friends, it was more so, it was a little bit of both.
Coming at your neck.
It was coming at my neck, for real. You sure that this guy ain't gay? You sure he ain't got HIV and he just trying to trap you first before he tell you? So I was like, no, he's not trying to trap me.
Right.
And they were like, well, what if he just telling you that so he can be at that school down there doing whatever he want to do, and he wants you to trust him, so he tell you that. And I'm just like, well, I would hope that he wouldn't do nothing like that. Like, you know, he's just saving himself for marriage. That just lets you know where we are as a society and as a generation right now. That is so unbelievable. Okay, so question number 3. You know sex is bad, but you still have urges. So how do you deal with those urges? Mike, it's on you, brother.
First things first. Everything that gives you that urge to want to have sex, you need to do away with it. You need to
rid of it.
Filter it. The main thing for us is music. You can't sit here and listen to Chris Brown and Trey Songz 24/7 and then wonder why you wanna, you know, do what it do. So whatever you continue to bring in, you know, you keep bringing in. Eventually, it's gonna control the way you think, and then you're gonna wanna manifest. You're gonna wanna bring it out, and that's just how it is. You're gonna have to run through your music. That was one of the hardest things for me. I get it. It's music out there. It's gonna take a while, but I promise you're gonna have to stay prayed up and renew that mind. You know, because
every day
it's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie. People, your surroundings, who is around you that's making you want to draw towards having those desires. You're gonna have to cut them off. You know, you don't have to do it mean. You just gonna have to slide like, look, guy, I got other plans for my life. It's something else that I'm trying to do. You know, I'm trying to live right. I'm trying to please him, not you, not man. But just accept if you're one of your besties, best friend, they dip on you. That's cool. While you trying to live for him, your friends, they're gonna get cut. They're gonna cut themselves off anyway, because they're all not gonna be with the lifestyle that you want to do.
Other than music and friends was alcohol. I had to stop drinking so much. Not like I had to stop getting drunk. Is what I'm saying, because first of all, you put alcohol in your system with the music that you listening to, and you about to go to a party. Like 9 times out of 10, you setting yourself up. You setting the atmosphere for that type of environment. Like you setting yourself up to basically want to have sex that night. I mean, it happens. Like, we're human. So I had to stop getting drunk. Like, I had to stop that. I had to get rid of some of the music I was listening to. I had to get rid of some of the people I was hanging around. And I also had to restrict what I seen, like, on social media.
Yeah.
I had to, if you were the type of person that posts a little nasty stuff or sex video that would, like, brainwash me or make me go back to that place, I had to unfollow you. Like, I had to. Because you were setting me up, whether you know it or not. It was messing me up because it was allowing me to see those things, and it made my mind go back to that place. So I had to cut it off.
And let me be transparent with y'all. Right before I got celibate, when I knew that it was the wrong thing to do, the thing that I would do is I would get drunk or drink a lot to numb the feeling that I knew it wasn't right. And now it felt natural. Right. I had to do that because if I was in my sober mindset, it would eat me alive because I knew that it would be wrong.
So the next question that we had was, why do you think people feel the need to have sex before marriage? I think that a lot of people feel the need to have sex before marriage is because, first of all, that's all that you see. That's what's in our face constantly, on TV, on advertisements, on social media. Everything is over-sexualized, and they make you feel like you don't have any clout if you're not doing it.
Yeah.
They try to make you feel lame or inadequate if you're not up to everybody else's standards in society, which is a terrible thing, but it just so happens that that's what it is. And I call that peer pressure.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the reasons why.
Yeah, well, one main reason why I believe so is because of ignorance. Most of us wasn't taught that it is another way of doing things, or it's a God way of doing things. So we take it upon ourselves to do it ourselves. And most of the times, you know, it don't come out right.
A lot of females think that, well, I have to do this. I have to please my man because if I don't, then another girl will.
You don't need to be with him anyway.
Exactly. That ain't your man. So it's like, I promise you he ain't. Because he shouldn't be worried about what another female would do for him. You should be enough.
Yeah.
He should be able to respect what you have going on. And ultimately, he should be wanting to do the same thing because y'all supposed to be on the same page anyway.
You know, we speaking to the kings and queens here. Exactly. You know, we
people that know their worth.
Yeah, they know their worth and they have a set of standards. Like, don't be influenced about what these celebrities or whatever they doing. You don't have to do that. That's why courtship's so important, because you don't want to build whatever relationship you plan on having off sex, and it can be so misleading when that's what you do, because it might be great the first time, but you don't know if he's suicidal. You don't know if he got the right intentions for you. You're not asking no questions. You just know that he attractive and it's somebody you want to have sex with. It's way more deeper than that.
Way deeper than that.
It's way more spiritual than that. It's more than what you...
Yeah, I think my baby want to see y'all. Hold on.
Get to know your worth. Yeah, find your identity. Your identity is in Christ. You got to know your identity, because when you don't know your identity, you will fall victim to anything that comes your way.
Every single time, I promise you, every time.
It's not worth it, y'all. Get to know the person, find their motives, see if they have a purpose.
Ask the right question.
Ask the right question before you just want to jump and have sex before.
So, the next question, and one of the most controversial topics, is people always say, don't you want to test drive the car before you buy it?
And that ties into what we was just talking about, because a lot of people were like, so what if you get married and the sex bad and woo woo? That's nothing but an excuse. When you get into marriage, y'all gonna find what each other is good at, bad at, weakness, strength.
The good thing about it is y'all can help each other figure out, like, this pleases me, I like this, I like when you do this, I like when you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like the best thing about it. Y'all can grow together and y'all can help each other figure out what pleases the other. What sucks is when you test drive the car, you like it, and you get home and everything break down on it. Like, then you just stuck with this car that you don't like, or you're gonna have to go and get rid of it and try to test drive another car before you buy that one. And it's like a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Like, nothing, you never find fulfillment in it.
It's
like,
the stupidest thing ever. Whoever came up with that idea, they set us up, y'all.
Right. They comparing you to a car.
Yeah,
like,
they set us up. But if females back then was coming at me talking about they want a test drive, or if I knew that's how they thought, I'd have been the last car they would have test drive. You come test drive, and that'd have been it. I'd have moved on and gone to the next whoever wanted to test drive. It's lowering your worth, y'all. It's like, come on, females. Like, goodness.
Not even just females, guys too. Because y'all should respect yourself a little bit better than that too. Because ultimately, what a female wants is a king, somebody that not only will respect her, but firstly respects himself. So if you done been test driven by all these different women, I don't want you. You got too many mouths on you, bruh. I don't want you, because at the end of the day, that's all you know. So you get in the car and don't know nothing else about the car. So when it break down, you don't know how to fix it. You don't know what to do. You don't have anything that's deeper than that. You don't have anything that's not surface level. So when the sex get bad, or when the sex get old, you have nothing to fall back on.
Right.
And that's the difference with before marriage and after marriage. Like, because when you wait, you have so much more of a different foundation. Y'all know each other on a deeper level before a surface level.
Like, why buy the cow when you can get the milk free? But I mean, after you done gave me, your
everything,
goods or whatever, I'm not gonna want to keep messing with you. Like, why?
For what? I got everything.
I got stuff like that is like sacred. You need to put like a gate around your waist or something. You need to say that. At the end of the day, you need to say that for marriage. You don't got to test drive nothing.
Exactly.
That won't even define a relationship really, for real.
And we should all know that, because we all had that one person that we done slept with, did whatever with, and they're not in our life today.
Yeah.
And it's maybe more than one person. To be real, to be honest, it's more than one person.
You don't got nothing to show for. You don't have nothing to show for it
besides a broken heart and some trust issues.
And y'all know, broken hearts ain't no overnight and you over it. I used to think like that though, y'all. I used to think, but it's not the way to think, y'all.
Nope.
It's not. It's a better way.
That was 5 questions that you guys asked us. If there are any questions that we did not answer, some things that you may want to know, something you want us to clarify, make sure to leave those comments down below in the comment box. Be on the lookout next week for the next series. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. What's going on? What's wrong with them? Tripping. Straight up tripping. Click that subscribe button. Also, like, comment, and hit that bell for new notifications when I upload videos.
I just want to continue to encourage y'all that y'all can do this. Well, when I first started, I'm like, there's no way that I can stop from doing this. There's no way. But I'm telling y'all can do it. Don't wait. Don't try to wait to New Year's Eve. Don't try to. No, start it now. Right after you watch it, start it now. You need to go through your music, cut it off. Whoever's building up that desire, go ahead and cut them off, or send them off their way. I encourage you to do it. I'm telling you, it's peace. It's a better lifestyle, y'all. You know, the God lifestyle. This is what He want for your life, and everybody's not gonna be with it. Most of the crowd is gonna be at the broad way. That's why He said you either choose the narrow or the broad. The narrow means not a lot of people gonna do it. So don't find it strange when it's just you and a handful, but everybody and their mama out here living how they want to live. Love one another, and